Hey, welcome back everybody. We're just going to be going through the companion missions. I think each one is going to end up being its own part. I don't know how long they are, but I don't want to make the parts super long. So we're just going to go in this order. We're going to go with Yangqing, then we'll do Bailu, and then we'll finish with Luocha's. You got to. Yes. Evidently, you guessed some vocabulary right and communicated with Deeting. However, this is not enough. I forgot they had a little moment.
Everything okay?
I need you to translate Deeting for me.
Why is Deeting talking to you? I should be the one getting messages from cute little animals.
So you understand what it's saying, right?
Of course I understand. All cute things in the world share a special connection after all.
Makes sense.
The first time we met Deeting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a mysterious connection between us. Whenever he barked, I understood what he wanted to say. Take the message he sent you. Woof, 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 woof. Meaning, hello dear, I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself.
That's what I was gonna say.
Deeting can convey a lot of information with only a few sounds. So what did Deeting find at the port? Come on, let's go check it out. Little Deeting says he's been dutifully searching for clues all over the Xianzhou. He notified us as soon as he found something strange. So what does he want us to take a look at?
Jade Tracer. Its light green vein flashes out an image of a teenager in the air.
Xiang, retainer to General Jingliu. I'm in active pursuit of a fugitive. The situation is unpredictable and developing rapidly, so I've planted this Jade Tracer to record my whereabouts, in case I lose contact. If anyone finds this tracer, please take it to the seat of Divine Foresight, so the Cloud Knights have the necessary intel to act swiftly.
Ah, so it's a recording device. Deeting must have heard its signal and called us over here to investigate.
They sent a child to apprehend a major criminal?
He looks about 8 or 9 years old, and he's already the General's retainer? The Xianzhou really does have some child prodigies, huh? Given everything that's been happening on the Xianzhou recently, I reckon the only fugitive worthy of a retainer's attention would be a Stellaron hunter. I wonder how he's getting along.
Check the log.
Blade tracking entry. Traces run cold at Starskiff Haven. I'll have to ask the Cloud Knights in the area if they saw anything.
This is cool.
Captain, could you spare a moment?
Yanqing? Why are you all the way out here on the front lines? Shouldn't you be back at the seat of Divine Foresight?
The General already has a lot on his plate. As his retainer, it's my duty to share the burden.
So he probably didn't even tell Yanqing. He probably didn't even tell Jingyuan that he was coming out here, did he? He probably just like, I could take care of this myself.
Correct. After this Blade escaped from the shackling prison, he disappeared into thin air. I wonder if he's even still on the ship.
Or perhaps he had no intention of escaping in the first place.
What foul demons found their way across the stars to wreak havoc on the loufu?
That's why I'm here, to help the General eliminate those demons.
Is that so? I didn't receive any orders from the General.
This is a covert operation.
Yep, there it is.
Then shall we dispatch a few knights for this operation of yours?
I appreciate the gesture, but the fewer people who know about a covert operation, the better. Making a big show of it will only scare the snake deeper into the grass. A good hunter must operate alone. Dispatch a few knights. Huh. How incapable does he think I am? I might be young now, but just you wait.
Wait, huh? The Roaring Tide, an ambassador vessel from the sea people of Thalassa. Thalassa. That hasn't been mentioned before, has it? Sea people? Is this Jingliu?
Hey, don't panic! I'll get you out of there!
No way, is she actually in this?
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
He literally can't walk, Welt. You have him floating in the air, my man.
Huh? They were on their feet a second ago.
Thank you for your assistance, young man.
Just doing my job. The port has been sealed off. Why are you here alone?
I came with a merchant ship. The shadows of old friends have returned to my thoughts of late. I came to reunite with them and relive old times. Who would have imagined the loufu could become such a dangerous place?
You chose a bad time to visit, I'm afraid. There's been an incident. It won't take long for the General to fix it, though. This place isn't safe. We should head to the nearest Cloud Knight garrison. By the way, did you see a man with long hair and black clothes around here?
She has a lot of moon on her. Like that section that she had down here on her stomach, it's like a full moon. Then you have like a quarter and a quarter. If it's even supposed to be a moon, it's just stuff I've noticed. This is my first time hearing her talk. I've seen people on Reddit post about her gameplay and stuff, but I actually haven't seen her in game.
You can't see? Apologies. I thought... My name is Yanqing. I'm registered with the Cloud Knights. And your name is?
Jingliu.
Now it's... Okay, it keeps going back and forth.
Nice to meet you. Miss Jingliu? Allow me to lead the way. We might have to take a bit of a detour, but I promise to get you to the Cloud Knight safely.
Okay.
Where exactly are we headed, young man?
To the docks. Don't worry, you'll be safe. Miss Jingliu, how long has it been since you last set foot on the loufu?
Are you always this talkative?
Just making conversation. I wanted you to know I was still here.
Aw, he's actually just being nice.
So, are you from one of the other Xianzhou ships? The Yaoqiang? The Fanghu?
I'm from the Xiangcheng.
The Songcheng? There's a ship called the Songcheng? Why haven't I heard of it? Let's get going, miss. Careful. Take your time.
Oh, this has actually shot him up. He's just being a little sweetheart right now. Like, he's not being as, like, cocky as he usually is. Yeah, if he was like this all the time, he'd be perfect.
Where do we go from here?
She's totally just acting.
Shh, quiet. We've got trouble to deal with first. Wait here a moment, miss. I'll be right back.
It's imaginary. Oh, I couldn't switch. Oh well.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
You've come at the perfect time, little one.
More disciples.
To irrigate the celestial traces.
Irrigate.
Little one, this little one is about to teach you a big lesson. Blade in flight!
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
Nice, broke one.
That'll take nap time.
Indestructible. Strike with heart! practice is over.
I always forget that these ones don't have a revival. I always expect them to.
You can still. I won't go easy on you.
But instead, they just leave you little parting gifts.
Where did these guys come from? Huh, the general was right. There's a threat lurking on the Xianzhou itself.
You are quite the sword master, young man.
Yeah, she has a lot of moons. It's literally... Interesting. Okay. Ring? Not on the right finger, though. There's a ring on the other side, too. Sorry, I'm just looking at everything right now. Their outfits are kind of similar. They're very similar. Not in, like... you know, as what's actually on them, but the style of them is almost identical.
You saw that?
I heard it. A sword whistles through the air and rings out upon contacting the enemy. Whilst invisible to the eye, such signals reveal the quality of one's swordplay. As a musician listens to the notes of a song, so a poet listens to its rhyme. And in the flow of combat, a skilled swordmaster delivers both with their blade. I'll wager the Cloud Knights capable of wielding 6 flying swords at a time number few indeed.
Thanks, miss.
Is it explained what those swords are that he uses and what they do? Because obviously he holds one, but then he has the other 5 that float. Is that just him making ice swords and he controls them at will? Or is it something else?
However, your zealousness inhibits your ability to hide your line of attack,
Huh?
which causes your sword's song to become somewhat mumbled at the end.
I guess the connection between music and swordplay is real after all. The general told me something similar. He said my swordplay was too proud and angular. He said it lacked the maturity required to win the title of Sword Champion.
Sword Champion. If I recall correctly, that title is bestowed on one who reaches the pinnacle of swordsmanship in the Cloud Knights. But that was a long time ago.
Did you reach it? I don't even remember if she uses a sword or not.
Right! Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the title of Sword Champion has gone unclaimed. But once everything settles down and a combat art ceremony returns, it's a title I'm determined to win.
Hold up, that's a lot of stuff. The sedition. You guys are gonna hate me. I gotta look that up. I've never heard. It reminds me of sedation, but not sedition. Oh no. Okay. It means conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. So ever since the Imbibitor Lunae, and then I'm sorry, what's Imbibitor? Imbibitor. No, that's just spoiler stuff. We don't want that. I'm not going to read any more from that. I don't know if it was an actual thing or not. So ever since the Imbibitor Lunae incited the people... Huh. Okay.
The Cloud Knights have many martial arts traditions. Who was it that instructed you in swordplay, young man.
I see you're no stranger to the art. I won't keep you in suspense. My master is none other than General Jingliu of the loufu.
General.
I know you haven't visited for a long time, but surely you've heard of General Jingliu. He says he has no affinity with the sword, that his skills are getting rusty. Well, if that's true, I never noticed from his training. All right, the coast is clear. Let's keep moving. Well, my work here is finished. Now to make sure you get to a safe destination.
Given the present circumstances, the Cloud Knight garrison probably isn't a safe destination. Wouldn't you say?
Correct. So we're not going there. I'm taking you to the shackling prison. Safe, well-guarded, plenty of food, and a place to sleep.
Young man, if you wish to apprehend someone, shouldn't you have a reason?
Suspicious behavior and half-truths. Those alone are reason enough. You think you can fool me just because I'm a child? A sealed-off port with a stranded passenger? Unlikely. Not to mention you walking the whole way here without so much as a stumble. You can see as well as I can. The biggest giveaway was your comment about my swordplay. Correctly guessing the number of swords from the sound alone? You'd have to be more than human. You're not blind at all, are you?
I never claimed to be. You came up with that yourself. Fear not, young man. I hold no grievance against you, and have never held ill intent towards the Xianzhou. The black veil covering my eyes is merely proof of my resolve to never look back, to never fall again into Mara and destruction. I came here to catch one person. It's quite fortunate that our paths have crossed.
So she's also looking for
What are
somebody?
you looking for? Is it Blade?
He goes by Blade nowadays. A fitting name for someone who dedicated his mind and body to the ways of the sword. Take me to him, young man. You are no match for me, and therefore, no match for Blade either. Let me accompany you. There is no need to throw your life away.
We've not even drawn swords yet, and you declare yourself the winner? Let me offer you a word of advice. Don't underestimate me.
I was hoping to avoid a conflict with the Cloud Knights. How about this? Let's have ourselves a little contest. We can use the abominations that have infested the loufu as target practice, and see whose sword can slay more and slay faster.
And if I win?
Then I will obediently follow you to the shackling prison and receive whatever judgment awaits me there. Don't worry, I'll keep my end of the bargain. But if I win, you have to share Blade's whereabouts with me. Fair enough?
Huh. So she actually might be popping up in this next update. Because we're going to be getting a lot more from Blade and Kafka, and if she's also on the Xian show right now looking for Blade, then she'll definitely make an appearance, right? I wonder why she's looking for him, though, because neither Blade nor Dan Heng have mentioned Jingliu. I don't know.
A Cloud Knight never gambles with official business. But in any case, you won't beat me.
I admire your confidence. But what was it you said earlier about declaring a winner before swords were drawn? It would seem we've cleared every abomination from the area. Let's find another location and continue our contest.
Sorry, Yangqing, you're about to get smoked.
May the best swordmaster win. This place is brimming with Mara. The perfect environment for honing one's skills. Surely slaying abominations doesn't count as gambling with official business?
How do we tell who's won?
We go from here to the end of the path without leaving a speck of abomination behind us. The first one to the end wins.
Deal.
Lead the way.
What if you're just using this as a chance to escape?
Jingliu trained you all right.
Yeah! Show me what you got. Time for some sword play.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
You know nothing of the weight. Witness the stars shatter.
Go ahead and break them.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart.
I won't go easy on you.
I favor the vigor of it. A one-time blade in flight!
You can still walk away. Home your body and mind.
Not even nap time. So, how many?
Where did she go? I didn't even see you overtake me.
Too slow, young man.
Yeah, I kind of figured this was how it was gonna go.
But how is that possible?
What kept you this time?
Uh,
You'll need to work harder. Otherwise, you won't even catch me in a star skiff. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. A long time has passed since I wielded this sword. The heat of combat nearly cast me into the darkness. Come, young man. I'll let you finish up. I'll let you make 3 moves. Draw your sword. Don't you know it's rude to keep an elder waiting?
You already know we gotta do this. So that's what she looks like under it? Yeah, I can't look at anything else and you can't rotate either. Curious why that keeps shifting. She's cool though.
strike with heart.
Hesitant, weak. What happened to that confidence of yours?
In flight.
My turn. Once you draw your sword, you must strike down your adversary
hold on.
in one blow without turning back.
I swear it's gone right now. Maybe it's not.
Strike with heart.
Jingliu taught you how to slay abominations. But did he ever teach you how to deal with the Mara struck? The answer is, there is no difference. The sword pierces the body and severs its life. If this sword came for your throat, would you be able to deflect it? Did you think this swordplay was just a game of victory and defeat? Future sword champion.
Yikes, she's a little scary, huh?
Swords descend.
I don't know if she's gonna say anything else.
With heart.
Your final move was the only one that didn't disappoint.
I lost?
Our contest has not yet come to a conclusion. For I have yet to make my final move. And the field has no opponent. Unsheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine will of the Rainbow Arbiter. And invite calamity.
Rainbow. So is she talking about the hunt?
You...
Even with your strength, if you were to cross paths with Blade, it would mean death for you. I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. To die as a swordmaster, having witnessed the perfection of my technique, refined 1,000 times over. What say you to that, young man? You have courage.
I deflected it?
I'll take those records you found. Thank you, young man. That move was a token of my appreciation. We were fated to meet this day, and in days to come.
Yeah, so she's definitely showing up later then too.
This mysterious woman also wants to find the whereabouts of Blade. No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, she must not be allowed to get to him first. I have to pick up the pace.
And that's the end? There's nothing else in the operations log?
A writer's block?
That Jingliu seems pretty dangerous. The Stellaron crisis sure has attracted a lot of strange people to the loufu.
I just want to know where she's been all this time
Shouldn't
then.
we hand this over to Qing Yuan as soon as possible?
The Echoer. I forget I never have to click it.
Without a doubt. This Jade Tracer belongs to Yanqing. I can't thank you enough. You already accessed the recordings?
She accidentally pressed a button.
No harm done. She was my mentor and my superior when I was a member of the Cloud Knights. However,
Okay, she left.
she left the Xianzhou a long time ago.
Okay.
If you see her, be sure to keep your distance and notify me immediately. He took on the charge of pursuing a major criminal. It is not my place to impede him for fear of his well-being. That is the nature of the Cloud Knights and their duty. I do have confidence in him, though. Forgive me, but I cannot disclose this information. Thank you again for your help, friends from the Express. The situation remains unpredictable, so take care. I hope to be able to drink and talk freely with you once again, when everything is settled.
Listen, I'm not gonna say red flags, okay? But I'm getting some red flags when you say stuff like that, sir. Looks like Fushuan's time as head general might be coming sooner than we think. Let's come and visit her on the express. Okay. Cool, cool. That was actually really fun. I already forgot what she said, but she seems Mara struck, right? Like, it seems like she's kind of like Blade, where they said Blade is Mara struck, but he deals with it through Kafka's like voice whisper thing that she can do, and that helps calm him down and keep him cool. So whenever it flares up, Kafka intervenes and helps him quiet down the Mara so it doesn't take full control. But for Jingliu, I'm not sure what she's doing to kind of counter it, because it definitely seems like it was starting to flare up the more she fought. But I'm not sure. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll find out more whenever she becomes a bigger player in the story to come. But I don't think we're giving her enough credit or time. I think she'll definitely be maybe not a major player, but she'll show up and definitely try to take Blade. Because she has the documents about where he's going and everything. We'll see. I'm not sure, but that was really fun. I really enjoyed that one, actually, and I'm looking forward to taking on Bailu's and Luocha's. I hope that they're just as good as his, because that was awesome. It's just a nice little mini story before 1.2 gets here, so thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. The next two videos that come out should be tackling the last two companion quests that I have there, and hopefully we knock that out before 1.2 comes out, and I hope that you guys look forward to seeing it. So thank you for your time, thanks for watching the video. I hope that you guys stay safe, take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye for now.